Most people hope to put a little money aside in their lifetime so they can retire comfortably. Average retirement savings for an adult in the United States is just over $100,000. This amount won't last you very long if you intend on being retired for decades. A handful of global elites retiring comfortably is a given. In fact, these multi-billionaires represent the most powerful companies in the world. They spend carelessly with no repercussions. Today, we're counting down the top 10 richest people in the world in 2020. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell for more amazing videos. That being said, let's begin. Number 10. Larry Page. Can you imagine a normal life without Google? It would be unbearable. One of its creators, Larry Page, when this character was born, he already had a very promising future in science. His parents were renowned artificial intelligence and computer programming professionals. Larry Page knew very well what he wanted to achieve since his interest for computers and computer science woke up at the age of 6 years old. Following in the footsteps of his parents, Larry Page studied computer science, and during his grad school at Stanford, he met Sergey Brin. Both developed the most used search engine worldwide, Google. Currently, Larry Page is the CEO of Alphabet Inc., the parent company of Google. The company enjoyed a great heritage valued at more than $50 billion. Not bad, Larry Page, not bad. Number 9. Mukesh Ambani is the richest man in India and the 13th richest person in the world. The Yemeni-born Indian business mogul is the chairman and the managing director of the Indian company Reliance Industries Limited, or RIL, the foremost company of the Indian energy and materials conglomerate Reliance Group. He is renowned not only for his wealth, but for having the most outstanding house in the world, the Antilia in South Mumbai. The house is the most expensive privately owned residence in the world, with a value of over $2 billion. However, this is just a fraction of Ambani's $53 billion fortune. Number 8. Michael Bloomberg. Surely you remember the emphatic speeches of this character, Michael Bloomberg. He is the co-founder of Bloomberg LP, a global financial services, media and software company that provides its customer with a computer system which in turn offers financial data in real time. Believe it or not, these services have become a very important tool for companies worldwide. When Bloomberg was at the head of the mayor's office in New York, he was very concerned about environmental issues. He increased the green areas with the planting of 750,000 trees in the city. Good job, Michael. Besides, he's acquired many properties around the world, including the former home of the novelist George Eliot. Of course, this is all possible thanks to his fortune that exceeds $55 billion. Number 7. The Koch brothers. Chances are you're familiar with them from their political influence and public personas. However, despite the Koch brothers' famous political influences, their primary achievers are centered around running Koch Industries Incorporation, of which they own 84%. This is a private company that has revenues topping $100 billion. However, this is not really a single company, but a conglomerate of companies, of course, that the brothers own. On June 15, 2018, David Koch retired from all his roles related to the Koch Industries and Koch-affiliated groups due to health reasons. Despite his declining health, he is still worth $58 billion. Number 6. Mark Zuckerberg. Can you live without Facebook? Mark Zuckerberg is the person who made this social media network a reality from his bedroom at Harvard University in 2004. It's very likely that you've asked yourself, What's the behavior of Mark Zuckerberg? People have been creating thousands of theories about whether he's a robot, a reptile, or a hybrid. Unlike all the rest you'll see in this video, didn't come from a poor family. His parents supported him from a young age with programming lessons and private tutors. Mark Zuckerberg's success worldwide with Facebook helped him and other investors to amass a fortune valued more than $62 billion. Good job, Mark. Number 5. Larry Ellison. He is the founder and CEO of Oracle Corporation. He is also a major investor in Tesla. In 1977, Ellison and two of his colleagues founded Software Development Labs. They soon had a contract to build a database management system for the CIA, which they called Oracle. The company had fewer than 10 employees at the time. In 1981, IBM signed on to use Oracle, and the company's sales doubled every year for the next 7 years. Ellison soon renamed the company after its best-selling product. Now his various financial interests, from cloud computing to hydroponics, have netted him $64.5 billion. Number 4. Amancio Ortega, another figure who remains in the shadows, though his products are ubiquitous. He was the founder of Inditex, which includes fashion chains such as Zara, Pull&Bear, Massimo Dutti, Bershka, Stradivarius, Oysho, and Uteri. Ortega founded the first Zara ready-to-wear clothing store in 1975. It became not only an internationally famous chain, but also the flagship of holding company Inditex. Ortega is notoriously private. Few people know much about him, but through tax records, it's clear he makes $400 million just from dividends every year. On top of his corporate profits, Ortega is worth $68 billion. Number 3. Bernard Arnault. Our business model is based on creativity, innovation, and quality. These are the wise words from Bernard Arnault, the richest businessman in France and the owner of elegance and glamour brand Louis Vuitton, the company of the most luxurious and recognized fashion brands in the world. Although he was very mischievous and little disciplined when he was a child, he had a very kind heart and showed it. When Bernard decided to live with his grandmother to accommodate her after the death of his grandfather, he always knew how to make the most accurate decisions. Bernard Arnault was able to revive great brands when they were through the worst moment, as Christian Dior. Can you imagine this brand going through lean years? Who would say that? Currently, Bernard Arnault enjoys a great fortune estimated at $76 billion. Number 2. Warren Buffett. He is known as the Oracle of Omaha. Warren Buffett is an investor guru and one of the richest and most respected businessmen in the world. Born in Nebraska in 1930, Warren Buffett demonstrated keen business abilities at a young age. He founded Buffett Partnership in 1956, and by 1965, he had assumed control over Berkshire Hathaway, overseeing the growth of a conglomerate with holdings in media, insurance, energy, and the food and beverage industries. Buffett became one of the world's richest men and a celebrated philanthropist. His net worth is $82.5 billion, although he has pledged to give it all away during his lifetime. And number 1. Jeff Bezos. He studied computer science and electrical engineering from Princeton University. When he realized that he had an opportunity on the internet, he simply did not hesitate to found an online bookstore called Cadabra.com from his garage. Currently, Bezos, Amazon's CEO, has reached an estimated net worth of $131 billion. However, after his divorce with Mackenzie, Bezos shall give her 4% of Amazon's share, that is approximately $35 billion. On the other hand, Jeff Bezos also had to face questions about Amazon's facilities in the United Kingdom. In 2018, a reporter proved by himself the humiliation in which the workers were supposedly working. He discovered that they were only 2 toilets in a 4-story company. Also, the time the employees took to move from one place to another within the company was monitored and accounted for. This led workers to urinate in bottles to save time to avoid being penalized. Can you imagine that? So, there you have it. The 10 wealthiest people in the world in 2020. What would you like to see next? Tell us in the comment section down below. Hope you enjoyed watching the video. To keep watching such interesting and fun videos from us, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon for updates.